up the fight, I'm gonna fight, we're gonna take control. Out of the light, sharp as a knife, we're gonna take it all. Whoa, whoa. We got that hunger, yeah, we loud as thunder. Give up the fight, I'm gonna fight, we're gonna take control. Out of the light, sharp as a knife, we're gonna take it all. Whoa, whoa. We got that hunger, yeah, we loud as thunder.
Just before we get into the video, I will just like to do a sponsor announcement for Bubba JewL Pro Wrestling News. You can follow him on TikTok, and there is an entire website where you can get updates for all wrestling shows on a weekly basis. The wrestling shows that get posted on there are Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW Dynamite, AEW Collision, the World Association of Wrestling's Fightmare will be up there as well. So go give him a follow on TikTok and enjoy. So with that said, let's get into the video. This is going to be a Crown Jewel predictions and spoilers. Crown Jewel is this Saturday, and there is a lot going on this card, and I am looking forward to it. The first match we have comes from the kickoff show, and it is Sami Zayn versus JD McDonough. Now this match was made this past week on Raw, or last night as recorded. I think this match is going to be a bit of a decent match. I'm not going to say it's going to be a show stealer, but I'm going to at least predict that I'll give it a strong 3 stars. A really strong 3 stars. And it's also a good way to kick off the show. I know it's in the kickoff, which is why it's called the kickoff show, but I think this is a good way to display what the WWE has to offer from its talent. Now the second match we're going to look into is Bianca Belair versus Io Sky. Now I'm not a big fan of Bianca Belair, and I've got no bones in saying, hey, I'm not keen on her, she's not my cup of tea, but that's okay, because everybody's different. I would much rather see someone like Tegan Knox get the push. Charlotte Flair, even though she's been done to death. We're going to stick with Bianca Belair versus Sky though, before we go off on a wild one. This match, I think Bianca's going to win. I think Bianca's going to beat Io. And the only way I think Io could win is if Damage Control don't get involved. I think Damage Control will be the detrimental downfall of Io Sky's title run to Bianca Belair. That's my opinion. And now my opinion on Cody Rhodes versus Damian Priest. Damian Priest seems to be very unhappy with the Judgment Day's decisions, more to the point where Ripley's decisions. Is this going to play an effect in his match with Cody? Now, Damian's also hinted he may cash in on whomever the champions may be. Well, you can only choose one. And we all know Roman Reigns isn't going to lose his belt. But we also got there's also hold on, trying to get my words out here, I do apologise. There's also possibilities that Seth may be dropping the title. If Seth drops the title to Drew, could Damian be the one that ruins Drew McIntyre's title reign? Maybe. We shall see. But who's going to win this one? I think Cody's going to defeat Damian, and that's going to make Damian want to cash in regardless, just so he walks away with a world title. So that's what I'm thinking. Cody Rhodes is going to defeat Damian, which is going to lead to a Damian Priest cash in. We're going to have is John Cena versus Solo Sikoa. Now, do I think John Cena is going to beat Solo Sikoa? Short answer, no I do not. Long answer, no I don't, because John Cena will put Solo Sikoa over, as John Cena's probably going back to Hollywood because I think the writer's strike's off now. So John Cena's not going to bury Solo Sikoa, knowing that Solo Sikoa is the future of the WWE right now. He is going to be the future top Samoan star. So he's going to follow in the footsteps of guys like Yokozuna, The Rock, Roman Reigns, Rikishi, all these names that have come before him from the Samoan Islands, the Wild Samoans, High Chief Peter Maivia. Solo's gonna follow in their footsteps, and Solo's gonna be one of the biggest Samoan stars to grace the WWE, whose name isn't Roman Reigns. Next match we have Rey Mysterio, Logan Paul. Gonna love watching this match. This match is gonna be the dark horse match. I think this match is gonna be an absolute amazing match on this card. Logan Paul, every time he's in that ring, every time, he's a highlight reel waiting to happen. And Rey Mysterio is someone that Logan Paul can bounce off of, just like Ricochet at SummerSlam was someone Logan could bounce off of. Now, here's a prediction. Here's a long-term storytelling here. Santos Escobar was supposed to face for the US title. He didn't. Rey Mysterio did. Now, Rey Mysterio won the US title. Santos Escobar faced Rey for the title, and he lost. So, Rey Mysterio is now going to face Logan Paul, who I think Rey Mysterio is going to lose, and Logan Paul is going to win the US title. Have a couple of pay-per-view matches, put a bit of marquee name on the US title because it's Logan Paul, and Logan Paul is probably going to show up everywhere he goes with that title. So the US title is going to get a lot of attraction. Now, long-term storytelling, somehow, some way, Santos Escobar is going to end up in the United States title picture for WrestleMania. Okay? And this is when Santos Escobar has a big marquee match and faces Logan Paul at WrestleMania. So, prediction of this match, Logan Paul beats Rey Mysterio very, very clean. Thank you very much. This one's gonna be what? I don't know what to say about this one. This one seems to come out of nowhere. I mean, 1 minute Rhea Ripley's not got any legitimate contenders for a title. Next minute, Nia Jax is back. Raquel Rodriguez is in the mix. Shayna Baszler's in the mix. Zoe Stark is in the mix. However, I don't know if Rhea Ripley could walk out with that women's champion. And the way Rhea Ripley's been recently is she's not focused on her match. She's more focused on the guys of the Judgment Day, like Damian Priest and Dominic and JD and Finn. So I think she's gonna lose the belt. Who to? I don't know. Personally, I want to see Zoe Stark take it, but then an argument could be made for Raquel Rodriguez. I don't want to see Nia Jax take it. I don't think they're going to be that stupid and put the title on Nia Jax right now. And Shayna Baszler, I kind of feel like there's a little bit of work to be done there. Zoe Stark, I think, could be a good prime contender. Or Raquel Rodriguez. So it's either down to Zoe Stark or Raquel Rodriguez. I'll be surprised if Rhea Ripley walked out with that women's title, considering her head's not in that match right now. Just another message from the sponsor of this video, Bubba George Pro Wrestling News. He is available on TikTok, so you can follow him on TikTok, and it is available on YouTube, so follow him on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, if you're watching this video, you're watching it on YouTube. So give us a subscribe, like this video, comment if you want to see more stuff. Also, I have a fully blown website which you get Raw, SmackDown, NXT, AEW, and some independent companies' reviews. Once again, that's Bubba George Pro Wrestling News. At this point, I would like to talk about something that's been very rumoured, and that is that the WWE are willing to pay top money to get Ronaldo to make an appearance at Crown Jewel. Now, I don't know if that's going to be he's going to be in the audience, or I don't know if he's going to have something to do with a match along the line. Maybe, I don't know. He's not been mentioned on TV, so I don't think there's anything there. If there is, I would love to see what he's coming to Crown Jewel to do. Okay, so one of the main world title matches, one of the main events of the show, Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. Now, I said a little bit earlier on in this video that I've got a feeling Damian Priest is going to cash in. So Seth Rollins is not going to walk up with the title. With that said, I think that Drew McIntyre will beat Seth Rollins here. I think it's going to be a very good match, and it's going to come wire to wire. It's going to be really close, and it's going to have a lot of big spots. Because Seth Rollins is one to do some big spots. Drew McIntyre's always down to please the crowd. And Drew McIntyre really desperately wants to get that world title in front of a stadium audience. Because he was robbed that of WrestleMania due to the COVID pandemic. And that has been highlighted very much in this story. So with that said, I think Drew McIntyre is going to win. However, as I said earlier, Damian Priest is going to cash in and rip that moment away from Drew McIntyre. Now that brings us very nicely to the main event of Roman Reigns versus LA Knight. Yeah, I gotta do that every time I say his name. Can't help it, I just do it. Now, with this match, I believe that Roman's going to be walking out with that title, as said. That's what I believe. I can't help that. I just don't think LA Knight's going to win. And let's be realistic. LA Knight's not in a position to be the world title and be the one to dethrone Roman Reigns when there are so many other names that could do it. And I don't mean to say we're not going to get a good match. We're not going to have a bit of fun with this one. I think Roman Reigns is looking forward to it. I think LA Knight's looking forward to it. I think they're just going to go out, put on a hell of a show, like they do, because they are professionals, and it's going to be a very good match. Roman Reigns is walking out with that title. You cannot put money against Roman Reigns, because if you do, you are stupid. Don't bet against Roman Reigns. That's my advice. Roman Reigns is walking out the world title with the champion.